Okay, so World 0 added some more prestiges to Prestige 4 to unlock the new Shadowblade class. People are grinding right now. Trying to find out what's like the most efficient way to grind some XP, get some fast XP. If you're wondering, I got to Prestige 4 max level in about 4 hours. But of course, I am pay to win. So if you're free to play, it'll be a lot slower for the things I'm about to say in XP grinding. But if you're pay to win, it'll be very, very fast. If you're wondering what is pay to win, for XP, it'll be having the VIP game pass, gives you 30% more XP. Plus, if you buy the boost for 1 hour, you can get a lot done in 1 hour with that boost. At least 100 levels with that one boost. So with VIP. So I'm gonna show you guys a couple things here, things to know, very important stuff, and it won't be a slog. Trust me, it's not that bad when you think of when you do this kind of stuff. So let's go over some important things. So very important is your world quests. You want to do all of them. Do the ones that are the most easiest ones, and the fastest ones. So the first couple ones in World 1, defeating werewolves, defeating crabs, blah blah blah. And you want to run around at the beginning area and start killing some crabs, killing some wolves around there. Don't go too far, nothing too bad. Once you reach your level 7, I do recommend doing Dire Problem on challenge mode. Now you might have issues with challenge mode. You don't have to, but it does make things give you a lot more XP for sure. As that, but when it comes to farming dungeons, you do not finish the boss. The boss takes way too long. You don't have enough damage. It's not good. So recommend just kill all the enemies up until the boss and then exit out. Either by going to your menu like this and return to the world, or reset and do it again. You want to go ahead and reach to at least level 12 and do the next dungeon, which is the Grave Tower dungeon, and do it on challenge or not. Don't kill the boss, just leave until after the boss, and this should roughly put you at like level 20 or a little bit lower than that, as long as you get up into the next worlds, which is world 2, which is what you want to unlock next for the next part. So go ahead and get to at least level 15 from doing all that. That dungeon, level 12 dungeon, should get you past level 15 by far. As long as you get elites. Killing elites is why challenge mode is important. More elites spawn in challenge mode. That's why it's important. So now do some more open world quests. Do some let's see, what did I do for this one? I did absolutely nothing, because with all the pay to win, you just skip this world basically. You get so much XP that you pass this world. You do want to, even if you pass worlds, you skip worlds if you're XP grinding, you do want to join the world as you get some extra quests unlocked. So for this one, best to grind either Volcano Shadow if you get there at that level, or Volcano Dungeon. Those dungeons, do the beginning area, kite all the enemies, challenge mode as you would, and you get a lot of XP. Now, what you want for gear. So you'd be leveling up, right? And you don't have any weapons or armor. Well, to get armor, it's going to be world events, basically. Wait in the world, get some world events. If you need weapons, what you want to do is delete the weapons you have on. Right, delete the weapons that you have, all the same weapons, or put them in your bank, whatever you want to do. Make sure you have 0 of that weapon, right? And then go ahead and switch your classes, and you'll get basic gray drops for the weapon, for the level you're at, right? So that's how you can bypass getting more damage without going to get world boss stuff. You do need armor though, which is very important, of course. Now, world 3. World 3 can be pretty quick as well if we do things right. Dungeon 2, second dungeon, 3-2 is the best dungeon to farm up until the boss. So once you get to that level 35, just keep farming the dungeon until you get to a decent chunk of a level. The quests are pretty decent in this one as well. Icy Goose, and I mean Icy Goo, but if you head down the path over there, lots of Icy Goos to kill. But you do want to farm the second dungeon, which is the best one out of all of them. So do that, and you're good to go for that. And then once you able to get to World 4, I've always skipped. I got so much XP from all the quests I do. I don't know what you really farm in World 4, to be honest. I don't get stuck in here that much. Um, Never had the issue of being in this world, but you do want to join it, as there are quests to claim if you do get here eventually. Let's see what quests we have here. Get to level 50, 55. See, like this gives me so much XP. Like I always get so much from this. These quests over here. So you always want to do that quest, get those quests done. But I mean, doing let's see what dungeon is good for this one. Scrap. I don't know. I honestly don't know what's good for this dungeon, for this world. Sadly, I can't help with this. This might be hard for some people to pass for sure. I have no idea. I always pass this world. I get so much XP from pay to win. I just pass it completely, to be honest with you. World 5 is pretty important though. World 5. The quests in World 5 are really good for XP. As you can see, Cursed Horses, Crystal Crabs, Blossom Trees. Kill all these guys. Look at the XP right here. It's a lot. Plus the bonus XP you get for prestiging, leveling up as well, 75, blah, blah, blah. All this is really good, of course. Dungeon-wise, the first one's probably the best one to farm if you want to. I wouldn't go too far in it. Just reset and start farm like the beginning part. But Inferno is not great. But up to you of what you want to do. And as soon as you get to this, once you get to World 6, it kind of snowballs a lot faster to getting to level 115 to prestige or get to max level. World 6 has the best XP, or one of the scaling on the quests are huge. You get huge chunks of XP, massive, very, very massive. So if you look at the quests here, you can see I did all of them. Look at this. These are nice chunks of XP. So just go grind this, and then the best dungeon to grind is 6-1. This has very good on challenge mode, very good elite spawns and a lot of enemy density in the beginning. So just farm that beginning part and you're good to go for farming that. And up until you get to level 90, which will be the next world. I never really farmed this world. I always skip this world because it's only level 90 to 100. It's only 10 levels compared to both worlds, but there is really good XP. I don't farm the dungeons for this one. I farm the open world because there's some really good quests that give you like 100k XP for doing the quests. So for example, we have the ones I did will be Gilded Scorpions, Gargoyles, Flaming Gargoyles, and all that other stuff. So these three quests are really good. Dungeons, I don't do dungeons at all, because like when you're pay to win, you just skip. You don't need the dungeons at all. Flaming Gargoyles are in trial area, and then other gargoyles will be, and there's also horses in Dark Village, so you can farm both of those there. And it might, maybe I'm wrong, but it probably take a little bit more time for not, if you're free to play, of course, at this part in the game. But other than that, once you get to 100, it's pretty going to be a bit slow in world 8 to 115. But there are some decent quests you could do in world 8 for sure. So which ones did I do again? I did well, this is different because I skipped this world basically. But there were some good quests for sure. In this one, let me see. I don't know. It's good dungeon, Ruin Rush or Rescuing Ruins. They're both okay. I'd probably just farm a different dungeon that's not in this world. But elites give you so much XP. The main thing is elites is the best thing to farm in this game. Doing challenge mode in dungeons, that's like a bit weaker than the highest one you can do. Just because it's the highest dungeon doesn't mean it's the best dungeon. Elites favor and giving you a ton of XP just by killing one. Like most elites give like 40% XP by one kill. It's insane. Or even less than that if you're free to play, of course. But once you get to 115, your prestige 4, doing all these quests in this world will help you get to max level. You should just by playing the game, and then out of that, that's pretty much it. The grind is different. You know, you're not picking nightmare dungeons. It's just challenge mode. Just gives you so much elites. It's insane. A little bit of update there for you. So hope you guys enjoy that. That is the grind kinda that I did. I did stream it. All of it's streamed. So if you enjoy that, that is all there is to it for XP. Maybe I missed something. I don't know. Maybe I did. Tell me. I don't know. This is what I did. So, but it's different for free to play for sure. I can't really. It'd just be slower. I don't know.